What's up, everybody? Welcome back to No Counters, No Combos, and today we're bringing you another battle chamber. We have Mira going up against Saiyan, so it's the Battle of the Demon Realm. Don't forget to enter the giveaway if you guys already haven't done that. You can get the information in a previous video that I have up on the channel. It's going to be Tournament of Power giveaways as far as like complete sets of commons and uncommons. I will also be posting some information down in the description below as far as what to do for the giveaway. So if you guys are looking forward to Tournament of Power, you have that. Shout out to Computer and Gaming Universe, our fantastic sponsor that we have. Don't forget to check them out. Use the coupon code NCNCBOX2 for $3 off of your purchase online. You can also check out Shenron's Lair, which is another one of our great sponsors. If you guys are looking for an online deck building database, Shenron's Lair offers that to you. That way you can build the decks digitally before actually, physically building them. So, yeah, just wanted to give a couple shout outs before we started here. Looks like players are drawing their hands and they're setting their life up, and we should be underway in just a few seconds here. This is going to be a very interesting matchup because they're both black leaders, so they both have similar mechanics. And at this point, it would just be the battle of supremacy to see which leader has the advantage going into a one-on-one matchup. So Saiyan's going to start by charging a blue Senzu Bean. He's going to activate his effect, mill the top 3, overwhelm for a Time Patrol Trunks. Look at the top 2, add 1 card to hand and 1 to top of deck, and he's just going to pass turn. It's a pretty good opening. It's pretty good first opening turn for Saiyan because he already has 4 in warp. So all he needs to do is get 1 more to activate a super combo. Mira's going to charge an energy, swing. Saiyan's going to take the damage. Mira's going to play the Android 20 to look at the top 3 cards and add an Android to the hand. This new Android support that we got in set 3 is very good. It helps them filter to the deck more optimally to get their pieces that they need to do their combos. And he's going to add that 3-drop cell, as you can see there, which is what you want to get off the top of your deck as soon as possible so you can go on and Cell Chain. Cell Chain is definitely still one of the most devastating combos in the game because it, pretty much decimates your opponent's hand. So it's going to pass turn to Saiyan here. He's going to charge a red Kaba and see what he does this turn. So far they're even at life. Or rather, Saiyan has taken 1 damage. Mira's at a complete 8 life. Looks like he's going to decide what to do. He's going to activate the Saiyan ability, mill the top 3. He just gets colors. He just gets red and blue, so he just gets a 5k increase, no critical. Let's see what he decides to do here if he wants to put pressure on the opponent. He's going to attack Mira for 15k into 10k. Doesn't seem to be any counters. Doesn't seem to be any offensive combos, and Mira is just going to snap take that 1 damage, and then they'll pass turn. Mira untaps, charges a 5-drop cell for its 2nd green energy, and let's see what he decides to play this turn. The androids are a very good deck. Mira is a very good leader that benefits by using green as its secondary color, so Mira is going to swing, activate his effect to mill the top 2. If there's a green card in his battle area or discard area, he gets to draw cards, which he does, and Saiyan's just going to take that damage and put him down to 6 life. Mira still has 2 green energies untapped, so let's see if he decides to make any other plays this turn in regards to any battle cards or extra cards he might want to activate using those 2 green energies. But as I was saying before, the androids work very well with Mira because they can utilize the green color, which helps Mira. So it looks like turn is passed to Saiyan. He draws off the top. Let's see what he puts down for charge. Charges a dark plot, so he has 1 red, 1 blue, 1 black energy, or colorless energy. Let's see what he decides to do this turn. Turn 3 is a pretty big power turn for Saiyan. There's a lot of things you can do with 3 energy in this deck. So he's going to activate the effect. He's going to mill the top 3. He does get a color and a black, so he has a 15k crit. So he's going to choose to attack leader into leader. Doesn't seem to be no counters. He's going to combo the Champa for that amazing double strike critical. That's just so devastating, especially early on in the game. So he's going to overwhelm for 4 to bring out Awakened Warrior Bardock. He's going to swing. It's a 20k double strike. Mira is going to negate, and he's just going to pass turn. So Saiyan's a very aggressive deck. It puts very big threats on board very quickly by utilizing minimal energies. Mira's going to charge a 7-drop cell, which is, you never want to see those cell pieces in your hand. That's always very, very tough to deal with, especially because that's something that you want to dig out of your deck in order to cell chain. So if you have it to place it as energy, you might as well. But it looks like he's going to cell chain anyway, so he summons the 3-drop cell. Union absorbs the Android 17 to bring out the 5-drop cell. There's no target on board for him to destroy, but he will draw a card off of his ability. So let's see if he decides to swing in with a double strike to put more cards in the opponent's hand before chaining him down to 3. So he draws this card off the cell. Let's see what he decides to do here. This is a power turn for Mira. Usually when you get your cell chain off in any type of cell or android deck, it's usually a power turn because you're putting your opponent down so many cards so quickly. He's gonna attack Mira into Mass Saiyan. No counters. He's gonna mill the top 2, draw a card. He's gonna combo the Android 20, putting him at 15. Mass Saiyan is going to combo, draw a card to save himself that damage. So now let's see what Mira is going to decide to do here with its 5-drop cell. It's a very intense matchup just because of the speed and the ferocity of both decks as far as aggressiveness is concerned. So he's going to attack with Cell. He's going to pump him up to 30,000 attack, which causes double strike. Mass Saiyan's just going to snap take that. Let's see if he decides to chain up to 7. He's actually going to Overwhelm for a double strike Bardock, and Mass Saiyan is going to negate that attack. He doesn't want to take any more damage. He doesn't want to put any more cards in his hand, rather, for this 7-drop cell, because he does put you down to 3 cards. So he's already chosen. He keeps his 3. And it pass turn and restand and see if Mass Saiyan can recover from being dropped down to 3 cards. The advantage that Mass Saiyan has is that he charges a Mira here for energy. The advantage that Mass Saiyan has is that it's only 1 black card away from winning the game. Because it can utilize the overwhelm mechanic so well, she's going to Waken, tap a red, play M2, which is a pretty strong card in this deck. Oh, hello there. So he plays the M2 to basically give himself a 5k combo every turn because it reduces any battle card or leader card attack by 5,000. So essentially it's a free 5k combo. Doesn't look like he's activated any effects yet for the Mass Saiyan to mill. He has awakened, so that is good. But he has 1 blue and 2 black or colorless energies active as of right now. It just looks like he's deciding what he wants to do. Mira is at 5 life, so he definitely has the upper hand because he has a 30k attacker on board with double strike. So he is going to activate the milling effect to give him 20k crit. He's going to swing at leader, draw a card, tap a black energy to play double strike Champa. Double strike Champa. Mira's just going to snap take those 2 critical damages because at this point in the game, you really don't want to waste cards and combo out of something that you could afford to take. So Mass Saiyan looks like he's going to overwhelm here for another critical striker in Mira. He's going to attack a leader, 20k to 10k critical. He's going to activate the M2, which reduces Mira to 5k. And then he's going to super combo. So it's a 30k crit attacker into a 5k. He's going to snap take that damage as well, putting him down to 2. And Mass Saiyan is going to pass. So let's see if he can survive. Looks like we have 4 lives on Mass Saiyan to 2 lives on Mira. But he does have that 30k attacker in Cell there that does a double strike. So that's not something that you want to toy with. But Mass Saiyan has 2 open energies. So let's see how this helps him out here. Looks like the player has left the table for a quick second. So while we do that, let's recap where we're at. Mira has just charged his 4th energy, which is Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. And let's see what type of play he decides to make this turn. This is where it gets critical, no pun intended. The later games here with these 2 aggressive leaders. Every card that you play counts. If you misplay 1 card, it can cost you the entire game. So you tend to see aggressive players in the beginning play very, very quickly. And then once they get towards the end of the game, when they're in lethal range, they start slowing down dramatically because they want to make sure that they don't overanalyze or underanalyze any potential play. It's very, very discouraging when you lose because of an error that you made. If your opponent beats you straight up, he beats you straight up. But if you lose because of a mistake you made, there's nothing you can do. So, looks like Mira's going to attack with their cell, and it's just going to get snap negated there. He did have the Whis Coercion in hand, which does come in handy at this point in the game. But he still has 4 energies active, so he can bring out any type of threat this turn and put pressure on Saiyan because he also utilizes the Overwhelm mechanic, which is a very, very strong mechanic in this game because it essentially allows you to play threats for free. You don't have to normally use any energy for them, for the most part, which helps you, helps you manage your energy much better. So he's going to Overrun for the 3-drop Mira, which discards a card. He's going to Awaken. He's going to add the Negate from his Warp back to his hand, because Mira allows you to add any card from your Warp to your hand when he awakens. He's going to swing Mira into Saiyan, auto draw. Because there are more than 5 cards in the Warp, Mira gains critical. So this could be some pretty devastating damage at this point. He's going to combo a Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, and Saiyan is going to take that 1 critical damage. At this point in the game, Mira probably wants to push for game. He's just going to pass turn, so let's see what happens here. Saiyan's going to untap. So we're on going into turn 5 here. He's going to untap all his energies. Let's see what he decides to charge here. This is getting down to the wire. They look like they're at 2 lives each at this point. So let's see who can come out on top here. I do apologize for the glare. I know there's a significant glare on the Mira leader, but I assure you that in fact is the Mira leader, so we don't have to worry about that too much. So it looks like there's just some decisions trying to be made. He's going to activate Saiyan ability, which gives him the power and the critical, so he's a 20k crit attacker. He's going to attack into leader to auto draw a card. Mira is going to negate that attack. So he still gets his draw because the auto triggers and resolves after the negate resolves. But he's still in pretty good shape. He has 4 energies open. He has an M2 on board. He's going to tap 2 to Overwhelm for power overseeing Trunks, which allows him to add a battle card from his Warp to his hand. It's a 20k double striker. And let's see what he decides. He's going to swing into Mira. Doesn't look like any counters from Mira. He's going to activate M2. He's going to super combo to draw a card. He's going to, looks like he's at 40. He looks like he's at 50k double strike. Let's see if Mira can out combo. That puts him at 20, 25, 30, 40. Oh, that's it. He wasn't able to get enough damage on board to defend from that attack. So just like that, Saiyan takes the victory. It's a very aggressive deck. It's very fast-paced, and it could do some devastating damage in the beginning early on and just kind of dwindle down. Thank you again for watching. Hope you guys continue to enjoy the content. We'll see you guys in the next video. Be there or be squared.